On today's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke's plans for lunch take a flirtatious turn, and Thomas isn't satisfied with Steffi. Thomas assumed he would be able to hang out with Douglas whenever he wanted, so he ran, not walked, over to Steffi's place, but he soon runs into problems. Steffi and her husband won't just stand by and let him raise his child any way he pleases. Thomas is apparently unaware that Steffi gave her approval for him to be fired from the family business because he is astonished, shocked, I tell you, by her stance. Thomas proclaims, "No one is stopping me from Douglas. I adore him excessively." According to Steffi, she wants to establish limits with her brother. Thomas points out that while his sister may use her influence at work, it is inappropriate when it comes to his son. Steffi and Finn both remind Thomas that this is a result of his own bad choices when he gets angry about the prospect that he is being separated from his son. Finn points out that Steffi didn't make Thomas lie, and that she didn't make you call CPS on yourself. "You have no idea how badly your parents and I wanted to think you had changed," she explains. She continued by saying that each time she stood up for him, she later found out he had messed up again. Thomas claims he despises the current state of affairs. Steffi insists he shouldn't exacerbate the situation. How? By requesting to visit my son and expressing my love for him. Steffi won't let him see his son despite knowing how he feels. "Douglas decided to move in with Finn and I. What you did, was it?" As Steffi refuses to give up, Thomas claims that he believed she would be the best alternative to him being able to raise his son when she was granted custody. He had no idea she would be the one to create obstacles. In any case, roadblocks will undoubtedly be one of the terms we utilize in this plot as a drinking game. The server approaches Brooke and Taylor as they are finishing their meal at El Giardino and informs them that Deacon had to depart, but asked him to take special care of the ladies. Then he turns up the charm and hits Brooke so hard it's amazing she doesn't trip. Taylor taunts her companion for noticing. The brunette exclaims, "There is humor there," Taylor quips, "but I'm not going to say anything. I bit my tongue. I can be tough and refrain from making a tip joke if Taylor can, maybe." Taylor points out that although Brooke claims the man flirts with everyone, he didn't approach her. One of their love fests ensues as a result of them complimenting one another. Taylor advises Brooke to continue following her heart, as she has in the past. Indeed, Brooke says it's a recipe for a lot of turmoil and heartbreak, and Ridge was constantly at the center of that. Taylor concurs and says that is why they are continuing. Once again approaching, the waiter reveals himself to be Paul Hollister, or Hollis to my pals, to the women. The fact that Hollis to his buddies is obviously smitten with Brooke gives Taylor a field day. We see Wyatt for the first time in a very long time. Oh no, it's just Darren Brooks' voice introducing the person who is bringing us today's Bold and Beautiful. We then return to Taylor, who claims that anyone can tell when a guy is all in the feels, and Hollis, to his buddies, most definitely is, even if you're not a world-renowned psychiatrist, which she is. Taylor and Brooke both say they don't want a man in their life. They are content being buddies right now. They start holding hands the next thing you know. Moreover, I find it impossible to think that the authors aren't at least hinting to Brooke and Taylor's romance, or at the very least moving in that direction. People, according to Taylor, would never comprehend the darkness they had to overcome in order to reach this light. Approaching with Brooke's credit card, Hollis explains that something strange occurred and the receipt didn't print. Yet he can transmit it to her if she provides him her phone number. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Daily Bold Media, and stay with us.